Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Comically Offensive Podcast. This is episode 16.
Yes! The best way to intro.
The one time I let you guys say something before I introduce people. Alright.
Can't have that.
With me today, I have Jacob.
Hello.
Connor.
What's up?
And myself, Austin. As you can tell, we don't plan very much here.
Nope.
Nah. We are short on one gen this episode.
We are. It's been like, what, 3 months now that we've been without all 4 members?
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
You know, pregnancy's difficult. What can I say?
It is. Especially when, like, you're pregnant with, like, a person that you already know. It's probably, like, affecting the space-time continuum, like, inside her.
She's really considering that abortion right now.
Oh boy.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Is that why she's drinking all that tea?
I mean,
Spiked.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that's supposed to make the pregnancy easier, so...
Well, maybe by that logic it makes the abortion easier
So
too.
does alcohol.
Shout out to Logic.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, we were just talking about him.
That guy's a real nerd.
He is though.
I'm sure
He
the
opened his
audience
last
loves
mixtape with a fucking Rick and Morty reference, dude. He got Justin Roiland to do the voices of Rick and Morty for his
I don't
album.
know if I'm smart enough to listen to Logic.
Yeah, I mean, like...
You should listen to it.
I think it's actually just too dumb for me because I watch Young Sheldon, so, like, it's just, that's just, like, just petty humor at this point.
Yeah.
I'm personally a Big Bang enthusiast, though.
Bazinga.
Ha!
Zimbabwe.
Can we end the podcast?
That's racist.
Just
not
end the
even-
podcast on...
Yeah, not even the
Bazinga.
episode, just the podcast. in
We're trying
general.
something out new today, guys. We're trying a 10th of the length of our normal episodes, so thanks for watching.
Like and subscribe really helps us out.
Smash that
Smash!
like button.
Oh boy.
We've been doing this for too long, and we've been going for less than a year. You think when a year hits, we just announce that it's all over?
It was just a ruse. We actually hate
We
each
announced
other.
that it was-
Dream.
It was a year-long prank.
Pranked ya!
The prank was on ourselves.
Yeah, pranked you. We wasted an hour of your time and endless hours of ours.
I mean, it's more like 23 minutes of their time and then they stop listening.
That's true. It's true. So we're doing the shorter episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so I believe, Jacob, you had a question that you would like to...
I did have a question.
Thanks for
with
remembering.
So, yeah, shout out to your memory. So I was thinking, like, it's really easy to just shit talk about fandoms and stuff that are horrible.
You're damn right.
Like, it's like Rick and Morty. Throwback. But, I was wondering, what are some fan bases that you guys know about that you think are pretty cool? Whether it's like they do have like super cool art or just the people are usually nice, stuff like that.
That's a tough question.
Yeah, it's not like I told you beforehand or anything.
Look, ahead of time I was like, I don't know. I don't know many fan
I'll be
bases
honest,
in general.
Jacob did preview us this question, and I deadass, I was like, I'm part of about, like, I'd say 3 or 4 internet communities, like, legitimately, like, actually, like, participating.
Mm-hmm.
None of them are, like, good. Like, they're all, like, they're not super, like, oh my god, terrible clickbait, horrible YouTube thumbnails, all that kind of stuff. I can't talk, but, like, toxicity like
Man,
that.
it's a good thing we're not recording a podcast.
That's true. I just stumbled my way through that sentence. It was like the Sims episode all over again. But no, none of them are like super definition of toxic, what you would immediately think of.
Yeah.
But like none of them are like, oh, this is like the most wholesome place in the world where you're gonna make new friends and shit. It's just, you know, the internet. It's what you would expect from the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you don't read the YouTube comments.
Yeah.
Mainly because we don't get any.
Shout out to us.
Got him.
If I had to choose a fan base that I am like a part of, I guess maybe Pokemon.
That's a good one.
Pokemon's not bad.
Yeah, but I
Bunch
mean,
of
you could
nerds.
find people that are like way too competitive about it.
Well, like,
But even then, that's like a small community that I don't really like interact with too often.
The exception doesn't make the rule, yeah.
Yeah.
a really good example of the Pokemon community being cool was like the first month or so of Pokemon Go.
Yeah, well, to be fair,
pretty cool.
That was all the fake ass Pokemon fans. Because
I love how we're trying to prove that the Pokemon community's cool, and then Connor's like, well, that's all the fake fans that aren't real Pokemon fans. I don't even
it's a
like
fucking
it.
joke,
They couldn't even
bro.
tell me what a Flygon is.
it's a fucking joke, bro. Pranked you.
Turns out we're the toxic part of our communities.
I am the worst.
Ugh.
Yeah. No, but yeah. What were you
yeah.
saying about Pokemon Go?
Pokemon
thing
Go
is-
was really solid. Like,
Yeah.
I liked it so much just because, like, how many people it brought together, just as, like, in such a bizarre way. Like, I would go down to the park near my house. Like, we have, like, a little public park with, like, a river and everything.
Was that the one with the scene kids from last week's story?
No, that's the park, just, like little playground near my house. It's got, like, a basketball court and whatever.
Oh, it might be.
There's a park, like, maybe, like, 20, 30 minutes away from my house that's like, it's got like a river and then just like a seating area, playground, just a pretty nice park, honestly.
Uh-huh.
And we would just go there and hang out because it was like, had a walking trail, had a decent area where you could go like running to get stuff, had like a couple stops.
Yeah.
And it was just so cool because you'd see so many different kinds of people there all playing Pokemon. Like there were like super athletic runner chicks that looked like they'd never missed a day jogging, and then like the typical, like, nerdy kids, like, sporty kids, the emos.
Those runner chicks, actually 300 pounds before Pokemon Go came out.
What?
God bless.
Damn. Look at Pokemon Go helping out.
Yeah.
Papa bless. Papa bless.
No, Papa John's.
Oh.
Shout out.
That's gotta be one of my favorite pictures of all time is Papa John being fucking destroyed at like some bar or something like that. Being held up by two college kids.
Anally?
Fucking Jacob just not getting acknowledged for saying his fucking joke again.
Hey, it still worked the second time. I laughed. That's all that matters.
That is
Good
all
for
that
you for
matters.
thinking that. But it's not true, so.
And back to the question, I guess. The fan base that I was thinking of, that it's not even one I'm in really, but it's just every time I see it on Twitter, it's like, that's nice, good people. But it's, you guys are gonna be real shocked. It's the Paddington fan base.
What?
Which is it's basically only like 2 people on Twitter, but every time they talk about it, I'm like, oh, that's nice.
Wait,
I know the
I
two
totally
people
cut
you're
out.
talking about it.
Yeah, friend of the show, Hannah, and
Yeah.
Elise Willems.
Oh,
And it's
Paddington too?
yeah, Paddington is a movie about a talking bear.
Two people don't count as a fan
Hey,
base.
it counts to me.
No, it doesn't. Shut up.
It counts in our hearts.
But the reason I was thinking about it today is that the two of them wrote an article for IGN about why the movie is like so touching and why it's needed during times like this. I was like, I like it. I haven't seen the movie, but I like that idea.
It's
So
not a
shout
fan
out.
base.
I mean, there is a fan base for it. That's just the only 2 people I know that are in it.
Well, man, I wonder how. I wonder what the conversations are like in the Paddington fan base.
Yo, you like bears too?
Did you grow up watching Winnie the Pooh and wish that it was like made for the
No,
21st century?
I grew up in San
They're
Francisco.
making the remake, dude.
Yeah, they are.
but
With Ewan McGregor.
is that a remake or is it more of like how it was like
I mean, like,
impacting kids and stuff, or like how it was made?
I think it's
How
like
it's
a remake
impacting
sort of thing.
kids.
No, you know what I fucking mean.
No, because I get what Connor's saying, like sort of like a
Almost like a
biography type movie.
Yeah,
but
kinda.
no,
I can't wait for the
like a
Kevin
remake.
Spacey one.
oh my god.
Oh no.
He impacted kids.
We're canceling the podcast. We're done. Thanks for listening. We're done.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But
I'm not a huge fan of the Kevin Spacey fandom, but
you know, I'm conflicted.
Go on.
Well, it's just that, like,
let's beat this dead horse.
no, I'm not even talking about, like, the controversy. It's just that he was, like, my favorite actor for so many years.
He was a lot of people's favorite actors. Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's just like, well, you know, okay.
He's a dick bag. Cool.
Yeah.
Way to ruin my my interest.
Doesn't mean he's not a great actor.
That's true.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But
All right.
speaking of fan bases
Oh yeah.
and stuff like that.
I was wondering where you were going.
So, as I've talked about on the podcast, I play a lot of PUBG. Connor does
Oh
too.
no.
Austin doesn't play it.
I just know I'm gonna have to explain myself in about 15 minutes.
No.
This is actually like unrelated from our other discussion.
Oh, okay.
It could lead into that, but it's unrelated.
Let's hope we don't have to.
But so, like, I've played a lot of PUBG. It's one of my favorite games right now. And I decided to try out Fortnite since I've heard so much about it in the community. Like, it always gets compared to PUBG. But I just don't like PUBG.
No, I mean, like, what community? Did you hear Fortnite?
PUBG.
Oh. Whatever.
Connor's trying to goad you into something that did not work.
I'm not going for that.
Dude, this episode's just full of fucking inside jokes that the audience is not gonna get.
Shout out to Logic.
Yeah.
Such a nerd.
Nerdy kid.
But I just don't like Fortnite at all. And I've noticed that it's, like, completely different, the people playing compared to PUBG.
Oh, yeah?
Like, in PUBG, when you get a kill...
Shut the fuck
or not,
I'm trying to be fucking interested in his story. Shut up.
like, if you get killed in PUBG, they'll just, like, come loot your body and then move on. But then in, like, Fortnite, if you get killed, they'll walk over to your body and they'll, like, dance on it, or they'll start teabagging you. It's just like, really? I thought that was dead.
It's fucking Halo 3 all over again.
Yeah, it's like, you can really tell that PUBG is played by a lot more, like, probably 18 to 30-year-olds, and Fortnite's, like, 13 to 17 or so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it's played by more like the Rick and Morty fan base, PUBG.
Yeah.
It's also free, so...
And Fortnite is like the Big Bang Theory. That is true.
Yeah.
So the 13-year-olds that have an Xbox...
The thing is that, like...
You know, can't afford a $30 game because they just bought Call of Duty. You know, they're going to go play Fortnite.
Yeah. The thing in Fortnite, to get pretty much any unlock, you have to buy the season pass.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
And what do unlocks do? Is that just skins, right?
Yeah, it's like skins and emotes and stuff.
Dumb.
But for each
fine,
season,
though.
it's like $10 or something. And there have been 3 seasons so far. So if you buy the season pass for each season of Fortnite, it's already the same price as PUBG. But then there's also... you also...
But I'm cool with that.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, it doesn't really feel the same saying it's free compared to PUBG, because, like, to get all the cosmetics and stuff in PUBG, you don't need to pay for it. You just unlock it with points in the game.
Yeah, that's I like that.
I really couldn't care less, because, like, the reason I enjoyed Smite so much, one of the many reasons, is because of the way it was set up as the game's totally free to play. You can unlock everything in the game by in-game play.
Or you can pay $500 to unlock it right away.
719.
Oh, Jesus.
Jacob.
And how much have you spent on it?
Well, that's how much,
Next question.
I spent. Well, that's my number. Anyways.
Yeah.
That was over the span of 2 years, which really doesn't make it better, considering it was only 2 years.
Yeah, and considering that you
But
don't
no-
play it that much anymore.
I want to get back into it. You guys said you would play with me if I played not Battlefield, Borderlands with you guys, and we've never played Borderlands.
Yeah.
To be
just
fair, I
hard to-
never agreed to those terms.
We can barely even plan a podcast.
Yeah, we can
let
barely
alone, like,
record.
a gameplay.
We can,
three out
yeah.
of the
Jen's
four
not even
people.
here, and Jen was the one that wanted to play.
Well, to be fair, she
I
got
keep saying,
busy.
like Battlefield. She did get busy.
Yeah, why do you think
But-
she's pregnant?
Yeah, Jen had to go and get pregnant and ruin everything, but it like results in me being born or something. So I'm okay with
Yeah.
that.
Keep up with the
But
Lord.
by the way, my Audacity is freezing up right now, and I'm really hoping it pulls through. Oh,
That's,
it did.
Oh, you
Yep.
better hope.
No, we're good. We're good. We're good. It's done it. It's done it twice now. So, but we're almost there. We're almost to the finish line, baby. Come on, I believe in you.
I really can't wait till we release this episode without Connor's track.
No, man, it's all. Oh, it's freezing again.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay. No,
In case his
we're good.
track
We'll
isn't
just-
here, Connor's talking about how his audio's crapping out.
That'd be an interesting one to just release it with 2 tracks of audio.
I mean, if we can't get another recording in between now and our release, if it happens to disappear, then I mean we're gonna just release it with 2 tracks.
Yeah, if it disappears, I'm gonna make something else disappear. If you know what I mean.
Oh no.
It's myself. I'm just gonna leave you guys.
Jacob's gonna quit.
He's gonna drive down to me, and
I'm gonna buy myself a ship, retire out on the sea.
oh yeah. Speaking of which, how has
I was about to say, I assume you want to talk
yeah,
about Sea of
Sea of
Thieves. I
Thieves.
assume that was your segue.
yeah. What a
What's Sea of Thieves? I
segue!
don't know what you're talking about. Oh man,
How much have you been playing?
See, I feel so conflicted about Sea of Thieves, because it's like
Uh-huh.
I understand why people are like complaining about it and all that stuff. I get that there's not a ton of content in it, but at the same time, it's like this is still one of the best pirate games I've ever played, and so for that alone, I love it.
That's the thing. It looks great, but it doesn't look like a full release yet.
Yeah,
Like it looks like
Yeah.
there's a ways to go before it's done, content wise.
Yeah.
I'm still having a lot of fun with it, but it could definitely use more content.
Also,
Like I would 100% pick it up if it was like half price or less
Yeah,
yeah,
than what it is now, because that's honestly about how
Which-
much I feel it's worth.
it's a full $60, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
well, that's one of the reasons I think it's a good idea for them to release it with Game Pass at launch, where it's $10 a month and you can play like 100 other games and Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I can see that working, but
But man,
I don't think it'll
That-
make as much profit.
that launch night was actually it already has that, Connor.
Oh, it does. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
you
sorry.
can play
I
it
thought you were
with
saying it
Game
was a good
Pass.
idea. I'm sorry. I thought you were saying it was a good idea.
I was saying it
I
was a good
did
idea.
hear the launch night was rough.
Yeah, it was very rough.
Tell us what happened, Jake.
It was supposed to come out at the the easternmost time zone in your country at midnight. So like for me, since I'm in Pacific Standard Time, it would come out at 9:00. And it launched in a few countries first. Things were looking good. I was like keeping up with the Reddit. People were getting in. As soon as it launched in America, it was like, nope, no one can play. And I was from night. I was waiting up with friends of the show, Voltage and Colton, because we were all gonna get in a ship together and sail around for a bit. From about 9 p.m. to about 10:30, we couldn't get in,
Great.
and yeah, at that point, Colton was like, "You know what? I'm just going to bed. I have work in the morning." But you see, I had started like drinking rum at around 8,
Oh boy.
because I was excited. I wanted to be a pirate for the night.
Fucking hammered.
Yeah. So 10:30 hits. I get in the game. We play for a bit. I remember some of that, but
Tell us what you remember, like Hangover style.
yeah, I remember sitting in Discord waiting for it to launch. As soon as I get in, we did one voyage. I think got like 2 chests or something. Everything after that, I have no memory of. Until about 8:30 in the next morning when I woke up in my bed, like covered in throw up.
Oh.
And like
I've been there before.
yeah,
I mean, no, I haven't. I'm underage.
And I kind of got like a bit of what happened because I had at like 11 something I was tweeting, like I sent some tweets and stuff, and then apparently at like 12:40 or so, that's when I got off for the night and went to bed.
Damn.
But there's about like that 2 hour chunk where there's no memories except for what I was doing on social media.
You need to piece together what happened the night, like hangover. You just talk to Voltage, like, what was happening,
No,
man?
the thing is, he doesn't remember either.
Jesus.
Was he drunk or was he just being dumb?
He was drunk. I don't remember what he
Okay.
drank though. I can assume it wasn't much.
I was about to say,
Prob-
there's 2 reasons
probably
why
Bud Light.
Voltage wouldn't remember things.
Yeah. But I guess I didn't leave the voice channel until like later on in the night.
Yeah.
But I get drunk. Me did have a little bit of responsibility because I had muted my mic at some point. I don't know if we were still playing when I muted my mic, but I woke up at like 8 in the morning and my mic was muted. So I was like, all right, that's good.
Had some courtesy.
Yeah, didn't mess everything up.
Dude, one thing I find really funny is that, like, for like all of us, and like granted, we've known each other like specifically a little longer than anyone else we really know online.
Yeah.
But like it's generally hit or miss whether, well, not anymore, whether we or any of our like online friends from the our other Discords, like the chat fam and all, call each other by like our real names or usernames, with the exception of Voltage, who goes exclusively by his username.
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel like I can never call him by his real name.
I know, like,
Even
okay,
when we met up in real life, I was like,
here's the
you're Voltage.
thing. I don't know if he knows this. If not, then spoiler. I knew him for I've known him for like 4 or 5 years now.
Mm-hmm.
2.5 of those before I even met you guys. And relatively early on, like a year into that, I learned like his real name, which just sort of like happened. Like I think it was like we followed each other on Instagram or something, and it was like, that's his name. And I didn't know if it was pronounced Stefan or Stefan, and I didn't want to ask, so I just left it. And it was like, it was a ridiculous. It was like until RTX that I learned.
Yeah.
I don't think I even
Like-
know.
Because it was like just before RTX that I was like, okay. Because he mentioned it during like a talk. He was like, blah, blah. I was like, yes, I'm Stefan. And I was like, okay, it's Stefan. I was like, I had no idea what pronunciation it was, so I just didn't ask.
He had to like sit down and explain it to you.
No, because it was
This
like
might
a
be a
passing
shock.
conversation, yeah.
Oh man,
Because
He's
the thing
a-
is, like,
he's a good
I felt
dude.
by the time I wanted to like ask him, I felt he had been too long,
Yeah.
and I was like, it'd be weird to ask him now. I don't want
I feel that.
to. So I just kept calling him Voltage, and now it's sort of stuck.
Good times.
I remember early on, you guys refused to call me by my actual name.
Well, you also told us not to call you your real name.
I said no. I said not my last name.
Because I remember the first time I called you Austin, you're like, what the fuck?
It did seem kind of weird because it was like the first time that
No,
we were transferring over.
No. That was whenever we were in a personal call, and I just thought I thought it felt weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do
Because,
remember
like,
that too.
Yeah, because it wasn't even like, because in the podcast I say don't use my last name. But in like real life, we were playing Terraria. I remember it.
I can't call you Austin Raptor. Come on.
Dude, don't tell people that.
Middle name Primeval.
Edit that out.
Bazinga.
I just remember we were playing Terraria, and it was like, for whatever reason, you're like, yeah, Austin. And I was like,
What you just call me?
I think the
oh,
one
no.
time
I remember the
one
reason I
time
thought
I'm
it was
thinking
weird.
about what's up.
It was the time you texted me.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
I remember that now because I just brushed it off. I brushed it off with Terraria. I was like, all right, I guess we're just telling each other by our names now. But no, he texted me once. He goes, "Hey, Austin." I was like, oh no,
We're there.
because like that was like the first time he'd ever like really used my actual name. So I was like,
I'm in trouble.
it was less. I'm in trouble. It's like he's gonna tell me some like serious shit, and I don't know if I'm ready. Like, cause I was like, what could it be?
Oh man, I wonder if I still have that message.
I do. I keep all my messages. I was like dead ass. Like I was like,
It was something. Yeah.
He's about to like drop like a bombshell on me or some shit. Like, oh my god.
I don't even remember the first time that people started using my real name. All I remember is people started like altering my screen name to like other things, and how it just kept on devolving.
Oh yeah.
Started.
So
That was like one of the
started
earlier
from
jokes in
Woozy.
the chat fam.
Yeah.
Yeah, Epozy.
Yeah, and then Wazzy, and
That was
then
my
Waz,
personal favorite.
Oh, man.
and-
I went to my first text to Austin, and it's a Dat Boy meme.
A sign of the times,
ironic.
man. A sign of the times.
To be fair, it was like 2 years ago or so.
Yeah, I think it was.
Oh shit! What
Was
else?
it 2015?
No,
It
it's
was 2016 meme.
Was it? Oh,
Yeah.
Man. It's been a while.
And then we're talking about Pokemon Sun and Moon. You know, not much has changed.
True.
Yeah, last episode we were memeing and talking about Pokemon as well.
Ah, damn it! And then we
Yeah.
started talking about Pokemon a lot in this episode too. Fuck.
Let's bring back Dat Boy.
Who that boy? Who him he
Shit,
is?
what up?
That's a Tyler the Creator song. It's a good song.
Yeah.
Connor with the song reference. Shocking.
I don't make a lot of song references, to be honest.
Do you think he
But
goes
your
by?
thing is just like music.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
don't,
Connor's Corner.
I don't make a ton.
You know, I
ton
wonder.
of references, though.
I wonder what our thing is to like outside people, because I don't really because I understand what I see you guys for. But like, I
Mine
wonder
is
what
definitely
people see
bad
us
jokes.
as. Because I mentioned it last podcast. Because none of the people, who watched the episode, realize that we get out of the column, we're like a little different than what you see like here. I wouldn't say it's like super different. This is just like exaggerated, sorta.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely more funny out of the call.
I definitely don't
Yeah,
make
sure.
as many mistakes outside of the call either.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Mr.
But no,
Logic.
Shut up.
But yeah. Yeah, like I mentioned last episode, I was like, they probably think we just hate Connor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like anyone who doesn't actually know us, granted, the only people who watch our shit know us.
Yeah,
But, like, one
it's
day-
definitely only the people that listen to this. That's for sure.
That's true.
No, I was. Oh,
But, like-
okay, never mind. I was making a joke, an implied joke, but
Shut up.
I don't want to be here anymore. And that, kids, is what we call acting.
You know,
I'm gonna get off the call and start
still-
crying.
I'm still looking for when I called you Austin the first time. But so far,
can't
I'm just
search
seeing
it.
like deportation memes.
Oh no.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
2016 was a different time, guys.
No, it wasn't.
Well, I mean, it was 2 years ago, so it was a different time.
Time's an illusion.
I'm surprised Austin is still in America.
Hey. It's just because I'm half like Eastern European, so that's close enough to Russian. I might actually be Russian. I'm not
So does that mean you'd play PUBG or Fortnite?
sure.
Thanks for listening, guys. This
No-
has been Comically...
No comment.
I feel like eventually we'll need to explain that.
We will.
In time.
Maybe
like,
maybe
honestly,
when Jen gets back, because she very much liked that discussion.
honestly, like, the more we talk about it like we can't talk about it, I feel like it makes it seem worse when we do talk about it.
That's true, but I think we should play it up a little bit because then whenever it's as disappointing as it ends up being, people will be like, "Oh, it's not that bad."
That is a good tactic.
Like we shouldn't
but...
we shouldn't drag it on forever, but like maybe like 1 or 2 more episodes, at least till we get Jen back on.
Yeah. So like
and
20
then
more
should
episodes when
give,
Jen
give us
finally
give us another
guest
5 months
stars.
and make it happen.
Once the baby's born.
Yeah.
Or either she'll be on or I'm gonna be gone.
That's true.
So
One of us will be gone when Jen comes back. Just because we can't, be in the same place at once anymore because we're being hunted down by multiple sovereign authorities.
shout out to my
As
personal
you do.
FBI agent. I love you.
Now that's a meme I've gotten fed up with.
Yeah, it's
We were talking
Yeah,
about
it
memes
was,
that
it was nice at first, but
it was.
it's gotten a little old.
It's just a rehash of the like, Dad, why is the FBI here meme.
yeah, it's just evolved.
it's been going on
Yeah.
for a while.
We were talking earlier about like memes that we were thinking have been overplayed as of late. Have I talked about my discourse on memes?
I mean, other than sharing
Maybe.
with us earlier that you listened to a ton of Nightcore, and it was the first time that you found was a Nightcore version of Minecraft. No.
Okay, I need to explain myself there because that would just make it sound weird. Okay, so back in middle school, about like 8th
Stealing
grade,
my
I got
shtick.
really into Nightcore.
And I mean, who
Unironically.
didn't? Who didn't?
Well, I mean, everyone went through their weird phase around then. I'd say so. Like that was my part. Some kids went like totally emo. I just listened to a lot of Nightcore and thought I was TFW too intellectual. I was the toxic part of the Rick and Morty fan base before that existed.
Yeah.
Like I'm not even gonna lie. But like I decided just in the car today, I was like, I'm gonna listen to my old playlist. And I just turned it on. The first one was a Minecraft parody of Dynamite by Tao Cruz. That was Nightcore. And
I do know that Dynamite parody probably that you're talking about. That's
Yeah.
one of the bigger ones.
yeah, it's like Captain Sparkles, right? I think.
Yeah.
Jacob was just ashamed to know that.
Listen,
Yeah.
I have been part of many odd fan bases.
Minecraft raids.
Audacity, please work. Oh.
Anyway,
two of my bigger things are Minecraft and Sonic, so that just says a lot about me.
it does. It says too much. Connor, if your fucking audio craps out, I'm gonna fucking...
Okay, it's not. Okay, it's stopped responding, but it's still going. But I'm worried
Yeah.
that.
What the
in
fuck? How are you
areas
gonna
when it-
save it?
No, I mean, it comes in and out. Like, okay, now it just stops responding again. But I'm worried that like, there's gonna be times where it just stops recording in the middle of it, and then all of a sudden my audio becomes off synced. So, I don't know.
Have fun editing this one, Jacob. It's gonna be just like Pokemon for me. Of course it's Connor! No
It's
one
always-
else has these issues!
It's always Connor.
How is it always me? I don't know.
So,
Why is my I have nothing else open except for Discord and, oh, thank God it's been recording. Okay, cool. We're fine.
my God.
Okay, we should end though.
So, speaking of like
still
something
have
we
more to
talked about a
talk
bit
about.
earlier, I found my text where I said, "Hey Austin."
Yeah.
So it was, "Hey Austin." You reply, "What's up?" And then I reply, "You're my super friend." And that was it.
Yeah.
It's so dumb.
That was okay. That was, for anyone interested, a reference to the Flash and Supergirl musical crossover where they did an original number called Super Friend.
Yeah. And then
And Jacob had just finished watching it, and then he just sent that text. I thought he was gonna like drop a bombshell on me, like I'm dying or
Yo,
something. I'll be like, oh shit.
yo, you know how to bury a body?
Let's go
And
hunting.
it was a stupid fucking reference to a CW show, and I was like, oh shit, he's like dying or some shit. He's got cancer.
Well, I mean, I just said I like Minecraft and Sonic, so
That's true. You just vaguely hinted that you have cancer.
And he did start vaping recently too.
hell yeah.
So
But no, Do we have time for my discourse on memes? How long have we been going?
35 minutes, 36 minutes.
Okay, we'll
Probably
definitely
closer
edit
to
it down a bit.
34.
Yeah.
Anyways, probably closer to 0 when Connor's audio fucking leaves.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We're good.
Okay, so
Just make it quick.
I was recently
places to
thinking
be.
about memes, just like in general.
As you do.
As you do.
And like the best kinds of memes. I was wondering like what makes a good meme.
I'm curious.
And I've been realizing that there's been like sort of an evolution of memes, and you're gonna have to follow me on this one.
No, I think I know where you're going. Okay,
Yeah, it started off as like the image macros with like the top text, bottom text. Like that's where memes generally got their start.
Yeah.
That was the first common ancestor.
Mhm.
Those are for all intents and purposes dead.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
Like they're still out there. Some of them, I'll admit, are done in a funny way, but 80% of the time, they're Facebook minion memes.
So that's the correct way to do them.
Those are the purest
Excuse
memes
you.
out there, though.
Yeah.
But what evolved from that is basically what we have the dank meme, which is like people, and that this is where it gets a little shaky. Dank memes are like the biggest kind of memes out there right now,
Okay.
but they've become like, shut the fuck, god damn it, Jacob. Jacob's posting Sheldon memes in the Discord and I don't like it. We'll put that in the link dump.
That's fucking awful, too.
It
I mean,
looks
they're all
really
awful.
That's bad. You know someone made that and thought it was funny.
Yep, they totally did.
They were like, this is clever. My friends will like this.
We'll put that in the link dump.
Anyways. But what... I think a lot of people think dank memes are just like 100% solid and good. But 80% of dank memes are shit tier.
Go on.
Yeah.
And if you have any, like, sort of like... What the dank memes are, if you're not sure, is like the shit that shows up on like a meme of the month calendar.
Mm-hmm.
Almost all that's garbage.
See, the thing about memes these days is that they die out so fast. And then, like, looking back a month, it's like, I can't believe I found that funny.
It's like there's one a week now, you know, as opposed to there used to be like
And
half
that's
a year.
that's what I hate. Yeah, like back in the day, like Gangnam Style was a thing for like 2 fucking years. Party Rock Anthem was out there forever.
Yeah.
I remember I thought it was fast when the Harlem Shake died after like a day and a half. And I was like, oh man, that was so fast. But then it's like that happens a few times a month now.
Yeah. I'll be honest, that meme did not want to die in my area. That was a meme that just kept going.
Yeah, I was about to say Harlem Shake was like a couple month-long affair for
Yeah.
me.
I don't know.
My school
By
tried to
me,
do
it was like...
My school tried to do one at a basketball game, right? But they didn't make the hard cut. They just kept in the recording where everybody starts jumping. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? This isn't...
I
This is...
I still can't believe...
Oh my god.
I can't believe that was created by Filthy Frank.
I know, right? And people still argue whether or not it was actually him that started it or not. You know, because he didn't have the hard cut.
No, it was.
No, I know he didn't have the hard cut though.
Yeah. But it was still like the ancestor of that.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Like it wouldn't have happened without him.
I'll give it to him as a meme connoisseur.
Yeah.
I just imagine.
But no, anyways.
Austin. Oh, this is one
What's up?
fine meme
Yeah.
you have. Meme here.
Mean.
Shut up. You couldn't talk earlier. I
yes.
get to not be able to talk sometimes.
Ah, yes, I really enjoy the memes.
Quite the dank meme.
Anyways, ending it. The good memes these days now are either ironic or post-ironic memes.
Post-ironic.
I like surreal memes. Not gonna lie.
Surreal is generally post-ironic in the same
Yeah.
like genre.
Which ones are the surreal ones?
I can link you some after.
Okay. I've never put the word surreal to them. I don't know. But
Yeah.
Yeah, post-ironic is basically anything in the genre that's not remotely funny.
yeah, it's like making fun of it entirely to the point where it's like so not funny, but it's kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob's still posting Big Bang Theory top text, bottom text memes. In case anyone was wondering.
Oh my god, these are so bad.
No, but like basically like the post-ironic memes are basically like those ones where it'll be like a picture of like a glass of water next to an iceberg, and it'll be like yes, like superimposed over it with like a super blurred text, and like that's the entire thing.
Yeah.
That's like a post-ironic meme.
What the fuck is this, Jacob?
I don't know what you're
Jacob
talking
keeps posting fucking shit.
That's not even a
memes.
meme. That's just a picture with text on it.
Hey, it clearly says memes.com in the corner.
The dude who made this thought this was a good idea. He thought it was a cool thing to do.
This is what all
He
the kids
seems
are
like a
doing.
Howard.
I bet he totally posted this to his Facebook page too. You know he did.
Yeah.
Well, he posted to someone
one
else's
I just
Facebook
posted
page.
is like a surreal meme.
Yep, that's exactly
Oh,
like
what the hell?
that's exactly a post-ironic meme. That's in the exact category.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. I've seen stuff like this before.
Mm-hmm. That's
Some
more
people
my
would
wheelhouse.
refer to it as a shit post, but
I would agree with the shitpost.
yeah. It's generally in the same category.
Jacob, shut up with these fucking.
You
Hey,
guys
I'm
are
not
gonna have
saying
to.
anything.
You guys are gonna have to take a look at the link dump because this will. Oh my god!
Thanks to memegenerator.net for sponsoring this podcast.
I like those. I really like those.
It's just the podcast ends with us looking at memes.
Zimbabwe.
Bajingo.
We should make a show where it's just like the Sims one, where it's just me browsing the computer and you guys looking at like my screen, and just looking at memes.
I'm cool with that. I'll do that.
And like our reactions.
So
Comment below if you'd like to see that from us, like meme reactions with Comically Offensive.
So Austin has Sims.
Yeah.
I
Title
have
pending.
Pokemon, and Jacob has memes.
Whoa. I'm overstepping.
Edit that out. I can't say.
What the fuck? Pepsinki.
I'm trying to say Bebzinki. There we go. Bebzinki.
I don't know why that showed up when I looked up.
That was actually pretty funny.
Bazinga.
Oh hell yeah! You know what memes are great? Christian memes.
Christian memes are pretty solid.
I love them because they're so ironic. I exist, Bazinga.
I was thinking of like the no swearing on my Minecraft server with like the Winnie the
Yeah.
Pooh that's like super ripped.
Yeah, me too. I was thinking.
The best ones are like Christian minion memes.
Oh god.
Like from the like the Young Republicans post where it's like what gun would Jesus use?
Mm-hmm.
What's the
That's
answer?
a good one. It's a nail gun.
Well, I was gonna say someone responded a nail gun, and that's the correct answer.
Oh, that's great.
They didn't like that.
No, I bet they didn't.
But I did.
Oh no. I can't even
I
fucking
hate
see
that.
what
I hate
the
that.
picture is.
I hate that. I know what the picture is. I've seen the picture before. But no, can we just talk about how it's become popular because of Instagram? You just put text at the bottom of the meme that really just sort of relates to the meme but doesn't describe what the meme is.
Yeah.
I hate it so much. Like, it's a... You'll see it in the Immigrant album or something. Jacob will put it there. It's just like the meme, and then right under it's just like, Bazinga. It's not like top text, bottom text. It's not like a Twitter post. It's just some text under it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, speaking of like Instagram is like the part of the evolution of memes. I feel like there was like a period of time where like all memes were just like Tumblr posts with text underneath it, if you know what I mean.
I don't think that's true at all.
I guess that's all I saw for a period of time. It was like, okay. But yeah.
You know,
they became popular back in like 2012, 2013, like text posts.
Yeah.
You guys keep talking about the evolution of memes, and it kind of makes me want to see like an evolution of dance style video, but it's like showing how memes progress through the years.
We should make it.
Yeah, we'll get 60 million views.
100 million.
Or,
views. 150
13
million views. 4 billion views.
That...
I was just filling it in.
Shout out to Rage Comics.
Dude, Rage Comics were the shit. I love those.
2010 was a good year.
Trollolol.
Oh my god.
I feel like on that note,
yeah,
we should probably... that
should be the final thing that's ever heard on this podcast. Is just Austin going, trollolol.
Trollolol.
And then it just cuts to him. But.
Pipinski.
Whomst with victory.
Poker face. Me gusta.
Well, thanks for listening, guys.
Why you no like?
Sorry if this one was a bit of a mess.
Like a boss.
I was kind of just looking at Big Bang Theory memes for like the last 15 minutes.
God damn it.
Deal with it.
Classic Sheldon.
Lol epic.
Are you guys gonna say goodbye?
Not even bad.
If not, I'll just like cut you off.
True story, bro.
I'm gonna stop recording.
Lay me derping around.
I'm gonna stop recording.
Yeah, I'm stopping too. Bye.
Bye, everyone.